Chris, before Niall got involved, what was going on in your life and what were you struggling with?
I was struggling with like stress and not feeling myself and just really scared to even leave the house and just don't really want to do anything in my life at all. I just wanted to stay in my room and just hide myself from everything.
Yeah. And how was school? What was going on with school?
I didn't really go as much. It was like I just struggled a lot and didn't really want to go in because of all the like bullying and all the rumours going around and stuff. Just feeling hated and not cared for and just don't really know, just didn't feel myself as much.
Yeah. So what did you first think when Niall walked into your house? What were your first thoughts?
I was just thinking I finally got someone I can talk to and probably build confidence with, and just think I'd probably be able to actually talk to Niall and just talk about my feelings and get along with him and just do stuff that I love so that I can actually talk with him and build confidence and to like do stuff like that.
Did you think that you would have been able to do that? Do you think that was going to be easy, or did it take some time?
I mean, first day I was already having fun. I was already like playing pool and just talking about everything going on.
Found it easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what sort of things did Niall help you with when he was working with you? What kind of things did you do and what did he help you with?
He helped me with like confidence and less stress and told me some ways of how to calm myself and just helped me through a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, I think just having someone to talk to really helped you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just having someone you could contact and just text or ring if you needed to be.
Fab. And did he help with things like school and going out the house as well?
Yeah, a few times, but I've not really been out as much as I said I would, but I still tried.
Done it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, since you've stopped working with Niall, what has got better for you?
I've built quite a lot of confidence. I've less stress than I used to be. I can talk to people without actually being scared to talk to them, and it's just made me feel like a different person.
And what about school? How has school been going? What have you been up to there?
I mean, ever since I've met Niall, it's been alright. Other than that, it was a bit of a off time with like school before I met Niall, and after I met Niall, I don't even know. I was just less stressed.
And have you done your GCSEs? Did you manage to go in and do your GCSEs?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what's next for you?
In college, which I'm still stressed a bit, but
You've got that.
How did you think that you would have ever been able to go to college and
no, I honestly didn't even know I'd even passed my GCSEs, never mind go college.
And how does that make you feel now?
Still stressed, but I'm actually quite surprised, to be honest.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we started with the small goal, didn't we, of just going to like a prom after party and getting you out a little bit more.
But I did go to prom though.
Yeah, well, I never thought prom would be an option at one point, so to get you to that and get you to do your exams was absolutely amazing, and then get you onto your taster day for college as well was just things that when I first met you I wasn't even sure we'd be able to even do. So to hear you did it just made me proud of you, you know.
Yeah.
And to other young people, what would you say about mentoring? Would you recommend it to other young people like you?
Yeah, I would recommend it, yeah.
Well, it was just going to school as normal. From start of high school, we'd go to school. But we had trouble getting him in the first day because he had severe anxiety, which I could tell because I suffered from it myself for years. Could tell it in him. So, well, he was suffering severely after COVID, and he wasn't going out, and it just looked sad. And like, when he was suffering from depression, he didn't sleep. He didn't eat that much, and like he'd be in bed all day or on his Xbox. I thought, it's not good that. I said, you need to go out. And he said, I don't want to go out. And well, it's not normal for a teenager.
When I first met Chris, he was incredibly anxious. It was clear that he was sad. We sat in the front room having a chat and kind of getting to know him a bit, and he was twitching at the curtains, he was shaking, he was conscious of everybody who was around. It was clear he had really bad anxieties, and straight away I knew we kind of needed to calm him and settle him, and through building that relationship with him, he did. After a few sessions, he was quite happy to talk to me about anything really, and it was clear that he just needed that kind of support of just somebody to be kind of like a buddy with him. So
did you notice some changes in him through like working with him? Yeah,
it took a few weeks. When I first started working with Chris, he wasn't in school. He'd stopped attending because of a couple of incidents at school, which caused his anxieties to skyrocket, so he wasn't going in there. So that was kind of one of the first things we were working on. I knew I couldn't go in there heavy-handed and say, well, you are going to school, and we worked with them, and within a month he was back at school attending. Okay, he's had a couple of hiccups where he's not attended, but he's been in pretty much full-time since, which is amazing. And at the time I didn't think he would do it, and we set ourselves realistic goals at the start of saying, because it's your last year in school, because this is year 11, let's see if we can get you to the prom. He was anxious about that, and we said, well, okay, well, what about just like a party for the prom afterwards? What about just doing that so you're with your friends and not in a big group? And then hearing that he went to the prom after he finished school, went to the prom, did his exams, things that I never thought he would have been doing when I first started working with him, that was just amazing. I was so happy for him, so proud of the lad. He's just done so well.
That's brilliant. What do you think it is about Niall in specific that made him be able to build a relationship with Chris?
It's just his approach and being friendly and chatting about stuff, because that's what he really needs, because you don't really want to talk to your parents all the time, do you? Well, he has his big brother who chats to him, and his sisters get on his nerves, so now it was like a buddy, because he was on his phone, buddy worker.
Is he still doing better, do you think, in terms of managing?
He's getting there, yeah. He's not falling back. He's going forward. It's taking long, but it's actually going somewhere.